Our ladies did a good job of sticking with what our standards were and not necessarily worrying about what the score was the whole game. They gave us some looks that actually we hadn't gone over from an offensive standpoint, and we were able to make some in-game adjustments there to, in case someone sees, a double high post look or something like that. We hadn't got over that, so that was really good to go over that and to be able to defend that a little bit better. I like the way that we kept running the floor at the end, and sometimes when the score gets lopsided like this, you tend to play sloppy, and I thought our girls did a good job of making the extra pass and getting good shot attempts there with only 13 turnovers. So overall pleased with the effort, and we just need to focus on us again for our game tomorrow, and watch some film and make some adjustments in order to improve, but I'm very happy.
Kind of expanding on what you just said, kind of playing hard the whole way. We saw that with, Yazmeen had a couple of steals right at the end and some good passes. And is that just kind of a mentality you guys need just in order to get better and be when you do play an opponent that might be closer?
Yeah, I definitely think so, and I think for Yazmeen, being a freshman, it's good just to get some minutes under her belt and get some, regardless of who we're playing, the lights are on, so it's a game situation to be able to, use our full squad against someone else. So from the minutes that we were able to see tonight from all 5 positions, I was really pleased with the kind of effort and focus that came out. But Yazmeen in particular, she's just such a good defender and is really coming into her own from a point guard position, because last year as a redshirt, she was not getting repetitions at the point guard, she was getting reps at the wing. So she's just kind of relearning this position.
I think you guys had almost twice as many steals as they had points. Just talk about defense a little bit.
Yeah, I think from the 4 opponents, including Washington State, that we've seen, we've been able to dictate what we're going to see offensively. We get them to run what we want them to run in terms of where the ball location is and things like that. So I think that we've done a really good job. We have such athletic wing play this year, or guard play in general, and we are undersized at the post, but we have some mobile posts that can kind of pick off passes, and we can gamble at times where some teams can't with a slower center position. So I think that's what makes us pretty difficult on the defensive end.
Do you think that surprises teams sometimes with just the fast pace of play, and then they try to match it and it just ends up in turnovers?
Yeah, I think the depth also helps as well, because to play with that kind of level of intensity, it gasses you pretty quick, regardless of what your physical condition is. So the ladies know that when they're out there for 3 or 4 minutes, that they are giving it everything that they've got, because they know that their teammates work just as hard as them in practice to be able to give that same. Well, actually, the other freshman I thought did a good job in Kamaija King. She played great defense. I thought she had some good takes to the basket tonight. And so those two, playing some of their first college minutes of their entire career, they thought our freshmen did a nice job, and it was nice to see Hannah back out on the floor. She wasn't able to play against Washington State because she had injured her ankle in a scrimmage. So it was nice to see her get out there too. So I'm really pleased, especially with our young players that don't have as much college experience.
Obviously, you want everybody to be able to play with everybody, but you're still kind of trying to get the combination of players like that, so different players playing different players.
Yeah, I'm still learning about our team too. You get a certain look in practice, but there's only so many ways you can mix up 5-on-5 in practice, and we're learning a lot right now. So we honestly don't scrimmage that much in practice at this point in the year. We just kind of prepare what we're going to see and what we think are the other team's weaknesses and things like that. So I'm learning just as much as they are about the team and what different rotations work best and what kind of ways we can diversify our looks.
Is there any team that again like this? Is there any team you see playing the same team again that you need to fix, or that you'd like to change or anything like that?
Yeah, this is actually good because it'll be interesting to see after we watch the game film tomorrow what they think our weaknesses are, or what ways they want to attack us, and that will be the same thing as what we see in league play. You know, we'll see Western Washington and Simon Fraser early in December, and then we're going to see them late in February, where we're two completely different teams, and they're going to watch game film of what we did and try to game plan for that. And I think it's the same with post tomorrow. They're going to watch game film and they're going to say, hey, this is where we think we can make the game closer or take advantage of a weakness that UAA has. So I think for us, we definitely want to do the same thing and see how our ladies can make that kind of adjustment in a one-day period to take away some of the things that posted well tonight.
And I know in the press conference earlier in the week, we were kind of talking about how that might help for the shootout, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not totally the same because you'll be playing a different team, but how does that maybe help going into the shootout when you're going to be playing a lot, a couple games close together and seeing a team and having to respond to that?
I think it gets us all on the same page in a short amount of time. And anytime you're back-to-back games or you're in a tournament setting, whether it's the shootout or conference tournament or national tournament, you have a very short amount of time for a turnaround to be able to prepare for the next team. And in this case, they know what we're going to do. They know our personnel. They saw it right on the floor. They had the best seats in the house, and so did we. So we gotta watch the film tonight and then see how our group responds to this to be able to keep our standards at a high level and to be able to execute maybe a little bit different of a game plan than what we originally had.
All right. You guys did have a few more fouls than them, if we're being nitpicky.
Yeah.
Does that just kind of come with this kind of style of play? Sometimes there's going to be games like that. Or is that something to look at all? Or?
Well, that's honestly, I thought where we got a little bit sloppy at times. We got into the double bonus early with about 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and then again in the fourth quarter. So, we just gambled in some areas that maybe we shouldn't have, and we didn't stay solid. So that's definitely something that we want to do tomorrow.